Hey YouTube, De-bodgery here. So I have been messing with my rotary table. So this is underneath my 3-jaw chuck. Is a Palmgren 4-axis rotary table. So it's got X and Y and then Z rotate and then whatever you want to call it A, because it can tilt as well. Anyway, it gave me another operation I was able to do on my rotary table. And I've back when I got it, I spent some time getting it all zeroed in, so it's pretty darn good. The only movement I have in here is, I don't know how else it's going to show up, but there's a little tiny bit of movement in there I can't deal with because that's in the lead screw that runs the Z-axis. And you know, I can only make that so good before it just binds up the screw. So my screw is a little snug right now, but I can't tighten it up anymore. And I've taken out all the movement that's in the mechanism, you know, so that there's no place that can be anywhere else except for in the actual worm drive that's in there. Anyway, so really what this video is about is showing you how much runout I get. So on my dial indicator, this is a 3/4 inch carbide end mill that I've got in here chucked upside down. And I've got this thing zeroed in because what happened is it was sitting on the platform on the Craftsman, and it vibrated off and fell over and tweaked itself out of zero. So anyway, this is about as good as I've ever gotten it. You'll see the needle go from 10 rather to 7 as I rotate it around here. So I've just got my drill on the nut for the handle that turns the rotating section. So there's 10. Yeah, ignore the blip. That's the arm on the gauge hitting the jaw. And now that's oh, I passed it up. So that's the high spot right there, and it's basically, you know, 2/10 higher or 2/10 more this way than this side back here. Yeah. So anyway, there's just a little tiny bit of movement in the mechanism in here that I can't get out. It's like noise in the system, and that's about as best as I can get it. And I've tried to tap it over to get it all the way down to 0, and it just never goes away. Anyway, that's pretty darn good. 2/10 worth of lobing in here, you know, for the rotary table. So anyway, this is De-bodgery saying stay away from SARS and don't get sick and all that stuff, and take care, everyone.